An update now to our ongoing investigation preventing disaster. Following a deadly crash at St. David's North Austin Medical Center in February, our team found more than 400 crashes at hospitals and medical facilities nationwide in the past decade. That growing number and our 10 months of reporting have now sparked new statewide legislation to keep patients safe. Here's investigator Matt Grant.
Reemphasize to the Bernard family, what happened to you was a tragedy, and it shouldn't happen again in the state of Texas. And I'm going to do everything I can within my power to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Senator Royce West keeping that promise, filing Senate Bill 660 just ahead of the state's next legislative session. It would require crash-rated security barriers, or bollards, at existing and future emergency rooms across Texas, if they're located near an area with vehicular traffic. The goal? To prevent a motor vehicle from crashing into an emergency room. It's a direct response to our investigation of a deadly crash at St. David's North Austin Medical Center this year. The driver died and injured 5, including the Bernard family.
It's unfortunate that the bollards weren't there when this happened to us, but we're just super glad that our story is being used as sort of a catalyst.
Their story now the center of a $1 million lawsuit against St. David's for not having bollards, which their attorney argues could have stopped the car from speeding through the ER entrance. St. David says it has now installed bollards there and all of its other hospitals, but when pressed would not say whether any of them are crash rated, telling us, due to the ongoing litigation surrounding this issue, we will not provide any additional information. St. David's added that it will work with policymakers to comply with any new requirements. The family's attorney calls measures like the new Senate bill responsible and proactive. If passed, it would take full effect in 2026. If the bill gets a hearing, we could see a familiar face here at the Capitol. We just learned Senator West's office has reached out to Austin City Council member Mackenzie Kelly to testify on this topic. She's very familiar, having just passed a local ordinance requiring crash-rated bollards at new hospitals, urgent care clinics, and standalone ERs in Austin. That takes effect on Monday. West and other state lawmakers begin the next legislative session in less than a month. At the state capitol, Matt Grant, State of Texas.
Well, thank you, Matt. In recent days, vehicles have crashed into other medical centers in Fort Worth and cities in at least 7 others. We've been tracking that growing number online. Check out our interactive analysis of hospital crashes, now more than 400 over the last decade. Just look for the Preventing Disaster button on this week's State of Texas story. A Central Texas teacher leaves the profession after a scary moment in her classroom. Our investigation looks closer at what teacher advocates say is adding to the rise of assaults on Texas school employees.
Has declined in terms of its winter roosting population by 80% since 1990. That's a huge population loss.
A battle brewing over butterflies. There's a new push to protect one species, but there's backlash and concern it could hurt the Texas economy.